Hopefully the story wakes you up a bit. I feel like when we're doing this and we're like in it and we're already doing it, we're kind
Yeah.
of a little more awake than
Once we
usual.
get into the
I'm
fights, I
here.
think I'll get woken up just because of how much we'll be on edge because of the mechanics. Oh, hi. How is your parasol out? Mine never comes out.
Do you have yours on the... I think there's a setting for it. I don't know.
Where?
Stand next to me. I gotta show off my cool little outfit. They look really
I'm
cute
doing
next
a
to each
little
other.
dance.
Look at them. They're so cute next to each other now.
They're matching colors.
They do. This is
Now
really
I gotta
cute.
stay in this because otherwise we're gonna. Oh, where are you looking, Iker? Should
I
I
love
switch over to
Patch Day.
Machinist? Do I really want to be in these cutscenes looking like this with my titties out?
That's what I'm doing, bro. Ah, Iker, Bayaz, I was about to call for you two. There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would like to discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I am told Y'shtola will be returning shortly. I dare to hope she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the first light. Come, let us await the others in my chambers. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, the leak I saw was Estinian and Reach
Making out
on screen.
passionately.
It was very weird. My apologies for the delay. Y'shtola, I'm trying to eat my Hot Pocket, girl. You're supposed to talk. Think nothing of it.
Oh my god, is that a loot box?
Oh my god, is that a loot box? I pray thou art come with glad tidings.
I only noticed 0 now.
With findings well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. You may leave it here, thank you. Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of mine own. Grave ones. Let me guess, the moon is exploding. We have to go back to the moon.
Is our moon red?
No way. Urianger hath sent word from the Void Gate in Mare Lamentorium. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the force which which warrior of light otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiark for eons against our enemy's determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loporrits are sparing no effort to sustain the brands, but 'tis only a matter of time ere they fall. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. That Zeromus should so test the seal even when not at full strength. 'Tis every bit as terrible as we feared. Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So, did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foes. Why my shadow's kind of fucked up today. Does anyone else see that? As a matter of fact, I have. The theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it to the 13th.
On my screen, it just looks like she's staring directly into his boob window.
Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least.
God, you could say that without staring at my titties, Y'shtola.
Bro's just like... Loot box, what's in it?
Yeah, show us the loot box. Is it the new Fortnite? Oh, it's orbs.
You got 20 in one loot box? That's crazy, girl. And so
Bro,
I consulted...
I wish I had balls.
Me too, holy crap.
Solidarity.
Wow. So I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices, ether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of ether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal currents. That such a thing should be possible. We shall first direct ether from Nabatharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable, wonders which suit our needs perfectly. I should mention that the knowledge of Grahitia acquired from the Archmagus Noah was also a source of inspiration.
You gonna kick it? Oh no, just
Oh, it's spinning.
Oh.
It's spinning.
Voltron, activate.
Shut up. Don't talk about Voltron in my presence.
Where did Estinian come from? Has he been here this entire time?
He has been here the whole time. I made a joke about them kissing.
I thought you were just saying shook them or something.
Once we have infused the
fucking
crystal...
boulder incident all over again.
How am I supposed to explain the boulder incident?
I don't know. I'm confident you can do that. I'm confident you could just put in bold text in the front of the screen. Kai is dumb. Kai doesn't see things right in front of him.
Maybe I'll have us recreate the boulder incident later, okay?
I don't want people to know I'm that stupid.
Once we have infused the crystal tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it into the rift. And the ether transmitters shall guide the energy unto the 13th, like so. The ether transmitters will guide your mom into the 13th. Am I right?
Yeah, you got him. You really showed her. Why is it blue now? Oh.
In this way, we shall have a lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness.
I once had a lance of light.
Or so I hope. No tests we performed were close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. What is going on with the freaking graphics? I feel like I'm losing it.
I'm not having this issue. Get well soon.
With such great minds on our side, how can we possibly fail? What is going on?
I'm not talking about you, Phila. I am talking about Estinian when I say that.
He has so many great minds inside of him.
He has so many great minds. A few dumb, but I'll look the other way.
Indeed, we've most dumb. Indeed, we've harnessed the wisdom of the past, present, and future to further this cause. I too have faith that it will be enough in the end. Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it? A task we must entrust to you. You two. Both of you. I will provide you with what support I can. I'm like losing my mind. Why are the shadows flickering? What is going on? I wish to go as well. Girl, no one was gonna stop you.
You were coming with us anyway.
I think we all kind of knew you. Alright. This world that you brought back from the brink.
You've been clinging on to us like a fucking rabid dog. You already were.
Girl, I don't think I could get rid of you if I wanted to. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just wish you would learn personal space. This world that you brought back from the brink, I would see it with my own eyes. How dost thou intend to make this journey? Without me.
She's a void sent. You can just, I don't know, make a pact with someone.
In a spirit vessel. That's how you and yours managed it, yes?
Is she gonna turn herself into a crystal?
Void Sense summoning also sees the soul separated from the flesh. This separation I can do as well. The principles are similar enough. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel.
Why are we having a stare down? Oh, she did the hat tip. Put an X on the bingo.
The bingo that we both made. Then it's settled. I shall prepare the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray, see to your own preparations and then let us reconvene at Megaduta. Yeah, my preparations are going to be figuring out what's going on with my shading. I'll see you all. For a moment I misunderstood that Ishtola was proposing to Zero. I didn't know they were dating. If they start talking, you're in charge of talking so I can finish my freaking hot pocket before it gets cold. Ishtola will be doing, I don't know, I accidentally skipped it.
Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero's soul is now safely within the spirit vessel.
I can't do a deep voice and make this funny. I shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns. Oh, so she's just a corpse now.
The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and the set of garments for Zero.
Oh yeah, she's naked. I really don't want to look at naked Zero.
I've also included instructions on how to operate the crystal tower, courtesy of Grahatia.
While you're away, I'll join Urianger and the Loporits on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fall. That's my best impression.
If you're having trouble and I'm making an impression of Estinian, all you have to do is anytime he talks, he goes, "My name is Estinian Warmblood. I have dissociative disorder." And Here's my story. And
I
then he
have
says his
dissociative
sentence.
identity disorder and PTSD, and I hate people. I'm an introvert.
Yes. Anyway, continue.
A fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds. Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Irene. With her power over light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts. Her voice is slowly morphing into the voice I gave to Cat Sith.
Already was the voice you
But
gave
ere
to
you do that, or aught else, seek out Backlog. As the first foremost authority in soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. As I recall, the old New Moo was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first step.
She took a nap.
That is all from me. Go forth, warrior of darkness, and make it your triumph return to the first. Yeah.
Only because you asked. And also because if I don't see Gaia in this patch, I'm gonna explode.
Is that you, Iker? What? Oh, and Baz, I didn't see you there. What brings you back across the rift? Honestly. First, you asked me to extract a soul from a spirit vessel, and then you tell me you have the design to channel light to another reflection? Wicked white. Iker, Baz, is nothing ever simple with you? Huh. I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well. If your home is in peril, then I shall do all in my power to aid you. While I tend to your companion, you should go and speak with Reen. Please put clothes on her.
What?
By all accounts, she practically lives at the Hortorium these days. I will look for you there once I've finished.
But I want one more bite.
Well then, take it.
I am. I'm eating.
I
By
thought that
one
this was a
bite, I
wall.
mean like the freaking choke.
Well, please don't die while you're at it.
I'm trying. I'm so excited for Gaia lore. Please offhandedly mention Gaia. Or at least maybe she'll show up. I don't know. Maybe she'll say hello. Maybe my favorite character, Gaia? Gaia?
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land.
She is so cute. I love her so much.
As
Reen, your dad says hi.
Hi, Reen. Both of your dads say hi. I'm here.
Both your dads say hi.
I kind of want to say you've become quite the
Coffee
scholar.
plants.
I kind of want to say you've become quite the scholar because it's like we're like her proud family just looking down at her like, look at you, all grown up. And she's like all embarrassed, like, no, don't. I'm gonna say the first one.
All right, I'll follow you.
oh, what a welcome surprise! It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing.
Where's your girlfriend?
I've been studying botany, you see, hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty.
Our work. Where is she?
But never
Reen!
Where is she?
What brings you to the Crystarium?
Did you lock her in the basement again?
Understanding that the final days were behind us.
Me. And then Zero
I
followed
probably
me
should have
around.
switched to a class that doesn't have a giant hat that
Mhm.
covers half my face.
I mean, you can hide it after this, so you just don't have it. I usually hide stuff
This otherworldly threat
during
to the
cutscenes.
power of light.
Yeah, girl.
Please, let me help.
Of course.
Though I've lost my connection to Heidelin, I can still manipulate light to a degree.
Oh my god.
If there is
It's
a
the
chance
voice
I
from
could
the
save Alice
cutscene.
with that
Roll the
power,
credits.
then I have to try.
Wait, did you still...
Zero is now with us in the flesh.
I have a question.
Yeah, sorry.
Did Yashtula replicate all of her armor?
The spirit vessel I shall
I don't
hold
know.
on to for operating
I don't know why
the
she would do
tower.
that.
I don't think Zero needed all that.
This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it?
Where were you keeping that little note at? I'm sorry. I know it was in our pocket, but like that's so uncrinkled.
It's big
So
crumpled up and sweaty now. Sorry about that. There's some sand on it.
yeah, what the
There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well.
Girl, how did you get,
I shall see to the
they, them? How
preparations
did you get all of that
for
from a note?
instructions.
I think it's just the girl fever where we're just saying the word girl in front of sentences.
So think nothing of it.
It's the beginning to every judgmental question.
Customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Not unlike we void sent then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion.
Oh, you're gonna offer ether, aren't you?
Oh, I got a little ahead.
Let's calm down.
I don't think she wants to eat you.
Preferences?
She wants to eat her.
No offense was intended.
Backlug, Zero would eat you.
Backlug. I think Zero is waiting to commit cannibalism.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Alright, crew.
Zero has the same stunned stare that Estinian does.
I told you they're like kindred souls. You have to really get it. You have to understand it.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You remind me of my girlfriend.
Do you shop at the same Hot Topic?
She really likes Hot Topic.
While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
You both seem to hate the sun.
Oh, you're a part of Sauce Week now.
We have the Warrior of Darkness
Oh!
to thank for that.
Name drop!
If
It's
you're
us!
interested, I would be
Roll the
glad to
credits.
show you around.
Oh, okay, we're just gonna play Shadowbringers music now. Reminding me of better times.
Oh, come on.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I do like Endwalker. I just said Shadowbringers hits hard. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being harsh on it because they made me mad. Slightly. I love it still. Just, that's my heads up if I ever say anything stupid. That's why I'm just being bitter as a joke. Wow, it's that shot.
Welcome to Giant Rock.
Did you know that at the top of the giant rock is where the giant rock exploded? Because then into the giant rock and then
Just an ordinary
And then there was a
story.
person at the Giant Rock who
Ordinary
made the sea stop.
and beautiful.
When will my girl be freed from this grayscale?
she's so grayscale. It's so sad.
Okay. Hi there. Hi, growing light.
The leak I saw was actually just Zero and the Crystal Tower making
Making out romantically.
really intensely. Turns out she's aromantic, asexual, but she really likes rocks.
But she's got a thing for crystals.
We should have guessed. I've heard something of your deeds here, of how the Warrior of Darkness fought on despite light ravaging his very being. Had I the self-same strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world.
Weren't you
No.
almost murdered?
It isn't over yet.
I don't think there's much you could have done.
The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So where to? Just lead the way. She's like, hang on, I have to
Right
go really...
here.
She's like surrounded. Okay, I got her. I'm in. Let's head for Nabatharang. Since Zero can't teleport to the Aetheryte there, we should probably travel by Amuro. I'll teleport. You take her. Gaia! No!
Lena! Lena!
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. I can't do her accent, so she imagines she has her accent. Lena, I take it Beck Luck told you why he's
I'm
here.
picturing it.
Mm-hmm. More or less. Greetings and welcome. I am Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero,
You should make out
is
about it.
there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Which is to say that some of you would be uncomfortable at the sight of it welded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness this destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I shall allay their concerns. Girl, that's my job. Back off. Iker, Beaz, and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way.
Please tell my grandpa I miss him.
As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmore would be a good place as any. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chai Nuz was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. I cannot wait to see my girl. Tulia Chai! Let's go! Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus, would it be prudent to give them notice? If you explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope that they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Where else should we visit? After Yulmore, I would suggest the Raktika Greatwood. There you'll find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as the V's, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. The V's are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would gratefully benefit from your assistance that your actions will not adversely affect their lives. People who worship darkness, fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well. We will treat you with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I will let you know when all is ready, when all is in readiness within the tower. Right, then I should tend to my own task. So, explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabatharang. We are truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Yeah, girl. I did it too. Let's do it, girl. Girl is in my vocabulary again, apparently. Come, let's head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chynuz will know how to best to present our plan to everyone. Baz is like, hey, Iker, remember when I beat you up over here? Remember when I beat you up over here, Iker? Remember when I kicked you out? I am here. Julia Chai! Julia Chai!
Julia Chai!
Julia Chai! Hi, girl! Aw, Baz, Iker, Reen, oh, what a wonderful surprise this is. And you've even brought a new friend. I love you. I love you so much. Good gods, if it isn't Iker and Bayaz! To what do we owe the pleasure? Surely not another world-ending threat. Surely not. Surely not?
It is always the case with us. I don't know why you chose to become friends with us. We always have drama.
We should, I guess the first one, right? We're not here to consult either. We're doing it. We're just here to tell you about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're informing you.
You're not stopping us. We're just telling you. Ah, and you wish to consult with me before making your plans, known to the populace? Very well. What exactly did you have in mind?
So you know Sin Eaters? Well, this emo girl over here is when the opposite happens.
Gathering light with the Crystal Tower, you say? I would be lying if I said it doesn't bring back unpleasant memories. And I believe I speak for most Yulmorans. We can hardly blame you. We have no reason to question your motives, of course, neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process, but the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you showed some concerns for our feelings, despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support. As if there were ever any doubt. Right, let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurances I offered. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight, that he is on a mission to save his world, as once he did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace, far more amenable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? 'Twould be more effective to hear the details from the hero himself, more likely to inspire solidarity at your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chai. It's best that you do the talking then. I will come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe, as always. Come along.
Yeah.
Once you have finished your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react. Lead the way, Iker, or Bayaz. I don't know which one of you is still doing this. We'll be right behind you.
At this point, I'd just like to imagine that either Iker or Bayaz are just holding Zero by the hand and, like, dragging her along. Or maybe she has one of those, like, leashes for children.
From that conversation alone, I could see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Julius and Thancred, I've grown better at recognizing it. What? You've met Thancred too?
You know my dad?
Right, of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens to speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and then the derelicts. Sarah and Reen, I'm now accompanying you. Epic.